I'm probably gonna get slapped with demonetization on this video, but fuck it. Let's get it. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about my experience being a stoner. I thought it'd be cool if I shared my experience, how I reacted to it, and maybe you might relate to some of the shit I say. So the first time I tried weed, I didn't even smoke it. It was an edible.
If you don't know what an edible is, it's basically a food you can get high off.
Like a brownie or a lollipop. You could even make ramen noodle weed. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't even know if that exists, but that'd probably be tough.
Update, I found out it actually exists.
Before this, I was always afraid of drugs and I was hella reluctant on even just trying it because I thought it would kill me, bro. And even if the drugs didn't kill me, my parents would have killed me instead. I have African parents and bro, dude, they do not play with that drug shit at all. If they watch this video alone, they'd probably kill me, but it is what it is, man.
Maybe God wanted that to happen.
I'm just trying to be real with my audience and let you guys know about the shit I've done in my life and yeah, I'm fucked.
Back on track with the story, the first time I tried it was in senior year of high school.
And I didn't do it because I wanted to fit in or I had some sort of insecurity. I was just being a dumbass and I wanted to have fun.
I was hanging out with 6 of my friends. One of them, let's just call her Jay, supplied the Eddie.
She broke half for me and half for herself and everybody else got their fair share of Eddies. At first when I ate it, nothing happened and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, ain't this shit supposed to be hidden? Like, did we get scammed? Like...
But Jay told me it takes around an hour for it to digest and 30 minutes if you're on an empty stomach. So an hour went by.
Out of nowhere, that shit hit me like a bitch. Keep in mind, edibles are a bit stronger than smoking because it's going straight into your bloodstream. So imagine a 17-year-old dumbass that's never tried weed, taking one of the most concentrated forms of cannabis. I was fried.
All I felt was this rush of joy and ecstatic energy. Like I was walking on rainbows or some shit. But instead of rainbows, it was a pair of dirty ass Vans.
All I remember from that day was just me and my friends acting dumb and doing goofy shit. Like trying to play basketball with skateboards on. After that day, I was never really interested in trying weed again because my curiosity was already served. Until a couple months later, I was introduced to it again.
Now fast forward to summer 18. I just graduated high school, about to enter college, and shit's about to start getting crazy. One of those days on that summer,
I was hanging out with another group of friends. Later during that night, one of my friends from that group pulled out a J and lit it up. It started getting passed around the circle until it got to me. And when it got to me, in my mind, I was like, what the fuck? Because I wasn't expecting to smoke that day. There was a part of my brain that was telling me, bruh, Soloin, Mubarak, you shouldn't be smoking this, you shouldn't be taking this. But I don't know, the irresponsible side of my brain just said, fuck you, stop being a goody two shoes, you little bitch, smoke that J. And like last time, I was chill, joyful, and goofy, but I tried to hide a little bit of my goofiness because I was hanging out with hood niggas at the time, and you kind of know how hood niggas are, bruh. I had to inhibit myself because I didn't want to come off as goofy or too weird around them. But nothing bad happened that day. The rest of the night was chill. But since that day, bruh, my weed addiction started. I knew weed was not good for me, but I figured, oh man, I'm 18 years old, I can handle it. If I just take it in moderation, nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad will happen.
So I copped a dab pen and a cart. At first, it wasn't that serious, just shits and giggles, bro.
I was just using it to have fun and enhance my reality. As freshman year of college came,
I smoked almost every day. When I go to class, hanging out with my friends, beating my meat, eating, even watching anime, fool, I would smoke and do everything.
That shit was real life my non-living best friend. I never knew somebody that wasn't alive could be such a good person to you. When I first started smoking, I would be hella productive. I would do my homework, edit videos, come up with creative shit. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. Smoking made me hella productive. But as time went on, I kept smoking weed consistently. I was leaving my freshman year of college and entering my sophomore year of college. I think I was around 19 at this time. And during this time, I started to notice that weed was kind of fucking me up. I started being very lazy. Weed made it hella fun to be bored. Instead of being creative and productive like I was before, it slowly started trickling into just eating food and watching YouTube videos all day. And with that boredom, I would try to experiment with even more dumb shit to enhance my high. When you're high, everything is amazing, from food, TV, sex, hanging out with your grandma. Then when your high wears off and you try doing the same things, it doesn't feel as fun as when you did it when you were high. Any simple task like picking up a fucking pencil is boring.
I slowly started to notice I would develop anxiety and paranoia when I talk to people. And keep in mind, I never had these problems before. It started to pop up when I started smoking a lot.
This was probably because I was maturing and becoming much more self-aware. So when I was high, I would overanalyze the fuck out of situations and I couldn't talk to people and people could tell. Like somebody could ask me what my favorite color was and it would take me 10 years to reply. Like I was a dial-up telephone with a brain aneurysm. I would also have these frequent bouts of terrible thoughts when I was high and that would cause a bad trip. So for example, let's say I watch a movie or TV show, right? For some reason, some guy's head gets chopped off. I look at that, I analyze it, I'm like, oh shit, his head got chopped off. What if my head got chopped off? Oh my god, oh shit, that, you know, this is tiny shit like that would just mess up my head. Another issue was that I was so addicted that sometimes when I would come back home from college, I would be high in front of my parents. They would never know because I was very good at hiding. But just the fact of even trying to mask it in front of your parents is so, it was scary, man. Because they're like, are you okay? Is everything fine? And you're like, yeah, I'm okay, mom. Whole time, nigga, you're fried. You're fried. But yeah, it was not good. And lastly, it was slowly messing up my physical health as well. When I realized these things, I took a break from weed entirely. I thought to myself, all right, cool. If I take a little break, my brain will chill and go back to normal. And when I get back to it, I'll be good. So I took like a 3-month break from weed, right? I went back to it, smoked it, same issues occurred. Clearly, it wasn't a problem with the weed itself. It was a problem with how my body was reacting to it. I couldn't handle it anymore. You got Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, and all your other favorite rappers like Gunna, NBA Youngboy, Playboy Cardi, etc. smoking weed and doing drugs. They can tolerate that shit. But I can't be like that. If anything, I think it handicapped me. Mentally, I'd overthink shit. Financially, I would waste my money on dab pens and weed. Physically, my cardio and strength was ass. Socially, people thought I was retarded. Spiritually, I didn't have the right values in life and I was looking up to the wrong people. But don't get me wrong though, I'm not trying to bash weed. It definitely helped me out with my creative spectrum and helped me, you know, get hip to shit that I would have never been hip to sober. I've met a lot of cool people I would have never met if I had never smoked weed. But honestly, I don't think weed should be the main form of trying to understand people. I think it's better to train yourself to learn how to talk to people when you're sober so that when you actually do talk to people, you're more confident because you're confident in yourself. So why the fuck can't you not be confident in front of somebody else? And the fact that the strongest thing I had in common with these people were drugs, yeah. That was not the best influence, fool. But yeah, I realized I couldn't live life like that anymore. I haven't smoked weed in over a year now. But I'm not gonna lie to you, if a friend offers it in a social occasion, I'll smoke it out of courtesy, but not too much. Just one hit and I'm done. But even then, I still get those little side effects. So I try to keep away from it because I have to stay true to my lifestyle. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your life because I'm not your fucking dad, but I'm just gonna let you know that weed isn't for everybody. Some people can tolerate it, some people can't, but all I know is that I couldn't tolerate it. I'm 21, my life is barely started. I know I probably have maybe another 70 or 80 years to live, so why not just try to become a better person now? A lot of y'all that are watching this are probably my age too, so it's a good thing to set goals and outgrow old habits. But I know it's gonna be hard for some people, but once you get through that pain, bro, the sky's the limit. But that's my experience being a stoner. At first, it was cool when I was in high school and early college. It was fun. But as I started to mature mentally later in college, I couldn't handle it anymore. It stunted me more than anything. But I appreciate y'all for watching this video, bruh. I'm just trying to help y'all be your best selves, and that's just the motto of my brand, ABRANT. So if you guys want to support that message and myself in ABRANT, go ahead and come from ABRANT. I'm really trying to push ABRANT, bruh. I got so many plans for ABRANT. Like, by the time I graduate college, I'm really gonna go crazy with this shit. But for now, I just gotta make do with my current situation. If you're still watching this, you're a real one. But if you really want to support that brand, go for it. Go support ABRANT. I'm not trying to force you. Follow my Instagram and Twitter if you want to stay updated with me. All right. See y'all.
Yeah, come on, let's go, come on,